You are seeing live pictures of North Korean leader Kim Jong Un finally coming out of those doors, as Steve Engle just said. You can see the huge entourage surrounding him, possibly security, his own government officials, but just taking in the sight of him walking for this historic meeting is so significant already. We're seeing his entourage now leave him as he comes across to the side of South Korea. There is Moon Jae-in waiting for him for this historic handshake. Let's take a watch. And there you have it. An historic handshake that is now being watched around the world. The first time that this has happened in 11 years. Smiles from Moon Jae-in. I'd love to know what they're talking about right now. Smiles also from Kim Jong Un, now crossing over to officially to the South Korean side, I believe. Yes. He's posing for photos now. Wow, this is history.
Yeah, it certainly is. It really is, Ramy. And when we talk about, it's going to be a long schedule as well for these two leaders. Now that they've been greeted at about 9:30 local time, we're going to be welcomed by the South Korean Honor Guard as well for Kim Jong Un to meet the Honor Guard. He's also going to be signing a guest book, posing for photos along with Moon Jae-in, and then 10:30 local time. Look at them holding hands, entering into that peace house there as they enter into the peace house to talk a little bit more about what's to come when it comes to denuclearization, a potential peace treaty, also what it means for economic reform and development for North Korea. Steve, what do you make of these pictures right now?
Yeah, this is very historic. You can see the two men holding hands as they step across to each side of the demarcation line, showing mutual respect, and that is something that Moon Jae-in said is going to be pivotal to the success of this summit. Now we're seeing photos being taken with a couple of children who I understand have come from one of the villages that are in the joint security area, not Panmunjom, which is not an actual village where people live in anymore. It is the Truce Village. There is another village within the DMZ, and these two children are said to come from that. So a highly symbolic meeting between the two Koreas. Now, we're nowhere close to unification, but we are potentially closer to some sort of end to the armistice and moving into some sort of peace pact between the two countries.